Summer Boy.
Wait, they played before? What
Yeah, they played before.
What was the set?
Boss battles and Dojo.
Dojo, I see.
So Dojo is the French local. It happens sometimes. Right, grand finals, Longo against Chag, and we're about to start off. Chag holds on to Taro.
PS2!
The Studo Classic.
I suppose when you're like this late to the bracket, you just kind of like stop caring about the stages, right? At least two played already, so let's just
To be fair, that's like a lot of like top 8s we see nowadays as well.
Yeah, I feel like that. Like it gets to a point where it's just you've been playing for so long that you just can't be asked for all this like counter pick, stage picking stuff. It's just let's just go here, let's just get this done and over with, you know.
You know what?
You want to try. You just want to play the game a little. It's not the biggest deal, especially when you play characters like these two.
Yeah, exactly. And usually when you're gonna ban, you're gonna end up probably on PS2 anyways. Like one prefers it over the other, or like as you can see, Longo getting the first stock, great down throw into the up air. We do see some like warming up from Chag needed right here.
Counter. It's probably expecting a projectile to come back on with, but not quite.
But as far as I can tell, like Chag is like starting up a little bit nicely right now, like having cornered Longo currently, getting damage on, but Longo is fighting back really well.
Oh, these counters are looking a bit sketchy. Oh, Longo's on fire right
jump
now.
as well. Chag recovering though, and now again in the advantage state. Getting the 2-frame down tilt back air.
That was
beautiful.
Perfect 2-frame.
Now Longo still has the percentage lead, however. We're going to see how Chag deals with that. But like we can see some of the raw counterplay coming in, like with catching the gyro and like Z catching in. Like you can see like how much he practices with big bosses, for example. And I'm really like happy to see that, and would love to see that more actually against Rob. But for now, it's like we're going to go back to the match, and Chag is like rocking up some damage with like the good old classic Palutena advantage. And Longo is a little bit stuck in the corner, but he still has once again managed to fight back with a rising forward out of shield. Very good frame rate on Rob, obviously.
Yeah, good back air cross up as well. Longo is ready to just like cross ups against Rob are particularly like amazing because Rob's out of shield behind him is just not good.
Exactly.
So if you get with Chag, sorry, pardon me.
No worries.
Give me a sec.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, crossing up on the back air behind Rob was excellent because it's like the worst punish window possible for Rob to capitalize on it.
And like all the moves from the background are like really laggy or like middle. Like I guess like up smash could work, but like it's frame 10 and like all pull on team's moves are probably like safer than that.
No, just go straight for the up smash and he actually got it out. Chag's also got like a stupid good mash as well. From what I've been seeing from the ad boss battles, his mashing out of like berries and grabs and whatever have been amazing.
Yeah, sometimes I've seen him mash so fast he pops out before the character can do something. That's like really cool to see actually.
It's insane. I understand there's a technique to it, but like I feel like with some controllers as well, it's easier to brush along like the face buttons of a GameCube controller than it is a Pro controller.
Right, it's like you got more control on the wrist and all that when you're like mashing out.
And
cool,
like, because I use Procon and the Procon buttons are a lot more like stiffer and sturdier.
Right.
So they're a bit like harder to brush over sometimes.
True, but it's like usually it's always recommended to like brush over with like the controller, like if you do at the control stick.
Strum it like a controller.
Yeah, exactly. You put your wrist into it when you like twist like start turning it like really rapidly. On top of that, anyways, we see it like evened up again by Chag. Longo gets in there, gets to play neutral once more. Chag is trying to catch it. Parries and neutral keeps on playing. Now Longo responding back. They're constantly going back and forth with each other actually. But down throw backer is gonna get a huge number on Longo now. Longo is trying to get back to stage, but rolling caught by the back air. Let's see how he tries to get of it. He definitely loves to use gyro in this situation. Really good of him. Oh, the up throw upper takes it below 100% actually. Unfortunately, DI most likely. Really good from Longo to take game 1. Let's see how it takes.
It seems to be the like the golden egg for Longo in taking stocks off of Chag right now, just getting the upper and hoping the bad DI comes in. Well, that's what happens when you got 50-50 tool like that.
That's true. You definitely do hear like about like paying attention to the drift and like the way he's positioned to try and DI out of it. But still kind of hard in the moment. So
I'm still tilted over berry mechanics in this game. In Smash 4, you took 70% of all knockback if you got hit while buried. Why did they change that? It's because they wanted to make this game quicker. I get it. But still,
right. I think the worst part
about... And they added more berry moves. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Welcome to the old little baby.
Rob's down throw berries now. K-Rool's down throw berries. Give Inkling a roll like that.
K-Rool down tilt berries. Oh, let's go. Benjo down throw berries as well.
Two berry moves. Aren't you a lucky fella?
He needs it. He needs it. I think the worst part about berries in this game is like berries are a comeback mechanic. And you want to know why they're a comeback mechanic? There is a multiplier on berries. Like if you're at a stock deficit, it's harder to mash out. And it's actually a thing. Yeah, if you look up like the berries, like there's a formula for it, and like
So if you're losing, you get a mash out. So it's harder for you to mash out.
If you're winning, it's harder to mash out. If you're losing, it's easier.
Okay, that's not as bollocks as I thought it was going to be, but still.
But it's really funny to think about the fact that berries are a comeback mechanic.
Yeah, we need to be careful with conversations like this because this is going to turn into me guessing up Smash 4 again. Oh, I could go on for quite a while about that. But I still think, but despite everything, one of my least favorite changes is weirdly the blast zone coming upwards when you're spiked. That's a weird one.
Oh, wait, that's actually a thing?
Yeah. If you get spiked in this game, like the blast zone's a bit earlier, a bit higher up from spikes.
Wait, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's also like
which is why you die to spikes at like stupid early percents for no reason sometimes.
Some of them also do that.
Like you're just above the camera and you die, right? Yeah.
Some of them also have like where you're such a low percent and you're like a fast faller that you can't, because you're not going into tumble, you're like stuck in hit stun.
Yeah.
And you just like fall to your death, for example. But yeah, it's like back to the game now. As we can see, Chag cleaned up from the first game. Now with a clean lead, parrying the Rob Nairs. Longo is trying to fight back. Oh, trying to get the Nair with the gyro in hand. Unfortunately, not getting it. Was a good opportunity to try. And we're now back to neutral. Chag is slowly.
Parry. Aren't you good?
Yeah, it's just that experience.
He DI'd that one in as well, which was very interesting. I don't know if Longo wanted to DI that in on purpose or not, because that just opened the back air up. But at the same time, I feel like DIing in meant that Longo wasn't dying as early.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind
of... If Chag was ready for it, he probably could have gone for an up air and it might have killed him. Oh, here it is. Here's your Krabby Patty secret formula.
The Krabby Patty secret formula. Will you DI up air correctly? Oh my god.
Which way is it, Krabs?
Which way is it? Yeah, you'll never know. My formula.
Yeah, I don't like how good the laugh was. You practiced this one. You've gone over your lines.
No, I never practiced this, I swear.
You've gone over your lines in the mirror.
No, I'm not lying. I swear. It's just so recognizable for me.
Yeah. It works every single time in every Smash game. Intangible move, into kill move, undefeated combo.
It's always a true combo.
Spot dodge, smash attack. Air dodge, smash attack.
I mean, it's like, you know if they were trying to directly punish you, might as well go for it.
Back, right?
But I'm surprised, if anything, is pretty much even again.
That down air stall was smart. That down air stall was very good. Oh, was that a slingshot forward?
Yeah, that was a slingshot forward, I'm pretty sure. But pretty rare to see for Robs, actually, because like it's kind of hard.
By the way.
Yeah, it's really meta changing for some characters. I would say like Aegis, Lucas, for example.
Mewtwo especially. Like, I think Mewtwo's probably one of the characters that benefits the most from slingshot.
Yeah, because you don't have the tail hurt box anymore, like worrying about.
Because it's like you don't. Because when Mewtwo runs away, the tail's still like lingering behind him, and it's like if you slingshot, your tail just isn't going to be protruding.
It also looks really scary on Sheik, if anything, as well.
Oh yeah, Sheik gets a huge.
Oh, a little bit too many rolls.
Was not needed. Yeah.
Yep, it's a very scary
situation. Was probably the better option there.
Still, it was a really close game actually. Like he brought it back really well after like getting like such a huge deficit, and then that's really interesting to see actually. It might actually go like potentially Game 5 maybe. That would be awesome.
I feel like there's a long-term conditioning in this game where I feel like if you're taken off stage so much, especially through like grabs and whatever, then you just don't want to get grabbed. Because you don't want to get grabbed, you're rolling in and out too much, and you just open yourself up to all of these kill moves instead.
That's actually true.
It's like from that spot, Palu was not going to really kill off a throw, but Longo had been off stage so much that he just didn't want to stay in place to get, like, you know, grabbed or hit again.
Yeah. But it's like it's all these top players, right? They have all these huge mind games going on. It actually takes over like throughout the entire set now, because now you have a Game 5 as a potential being case, and you have like a lot more time to like condition people and set up for these conditioning. You need more trump cards, obviously, like to surprise them and throw them off and like take the games, for example. And we're seeing that take into effect here with like the way it like end up with like rolling so much and taking the back air. And now in the meantime, we are returning back to neutral now. Well, sort of, because Longo is stuck being juggled by Palutena. Wonderful up tilt, actually. Holy moly, actually.
Good way.
I'm actually loving the gameplay from both of these players. great adaptation, great call-outs on each other. It's a little bit late tonight, but I'm still impressed with the gameplay. Like, it's showing for us right now.
Yeah, it is around like 20 past 11 right now, so these two guys are probably tired. But they've probably had a couple drinks as well. I've seen Chag had a couple of beers in.
Actually,
Although definitely had a few cocktails in. Not that they're getting hammered, but hammered, none of that.
Maybe a little bit tipsy, hard to kind of react, you know, but they're still showing up like a great gameplay right here, right now. And I'm actually, like, I saw a few really good stalls from Longo just now as well. Unfortunately, not enough.
Yeah, the down air stalls have been really good.
But also the back air stalls of Sage, actually, that you just saw. But Chag.
Oh, not the American air dodge. No, Longo, not the American air dodge.
Longo, how could you? You're one of us. Oh. Back air unfortunately stuffed out. Chag is actually just like thumping. Oh, up smash, taking it. Yeah, that nair is actually like not that safe when you don't space it like that. I'm pretty sure it's like -11 on landing. It's like it's so good because it's Palu with her air speed and air drift and all that.
What do you do against the Palutena that grabs it at the bench and they're just so good at down throw back airs?
Well, you DI out, and you play the guessing game of like whether they call your defensive option.
I mean,
next.
if Rob's got that up here, I think it's fair enough to have that guessing game on Palu then. Yeah, this is looking very, very strong for Chad. Longo brought back a similar deficit last time.
Yeah,
just keep up airing. That's the only way he's dying. So.
Well, up smash too, to be fair.
Yeah.
He just died to an up smash. And in the meantime, we see just Cash playing around. Well, they're playing Cash with the gyro at this point now.
Yeah. Bit of hot potato.
Yeah, the way Chag is dropping, catching it again is just like hot potato.
Yeah, Chag's running a wildfire over Longo. It's so like this is one of the things I like when like top players come to EU events because it's just like you're so used to seeing them play against other American top players all the time. You can like, pick apart their flaws or whatever, and like who's panicking. But when they play against our top players, and it's just like, you know, the skill gap is there. It's just like you realize how good they actually are when you compare them to our top players, for example, to compare to like the world top players. It's just like world top players for Europe. We've only got Siski and Luto currently.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Possibly quick as well.
Possibly quick. It depends on like how much more it's going to
Do you know how annoying it is that we've got like in EU top 5, 2 of them are Samus? Do you know how peak that is? Do you know what we've got to deal with over here?
We're actually
This
crying
is
for
why we
help.
keep sending Siski to the States. We've had enough. It's too much.
Too much Samus. We already had.
I'm the Duck Hunt player as well, and it's still too much.
Wait, you play Duck Hunt now?
I've always played Duck Hunt.
Ah.
I mean, granted, I'm back and forth and everything, but yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, lightning outside now. I see. It's getting really thunderstormy out there.
Shit.
Oh, it's not looking good for Longo. He needs to do something cheesy Rob stuff.
And you know, Rob has more than enough of those, but unfortunately,
Bringing
Chag
up the
has a gyro.
ratio point. If you can execute all of these, yeah, that's definitely there. Yeah, if you can execute all of these like super cheesy and bollocks Rob combos perfectly, you'd be able to kill anyone at any point. If you practice good enough, like who's the Norwegian one, Biopio or however you pronounce it, their execution on so many like of the Rob combos that are labbed is so good, even when in bracket or against it. So it's just if you combine good fundamentals with that good, like the tech that he and Lucretio have, you'd get one amazing Rob.
I
It's like the
it's like
same
a
thing
really,
with Steve, you know?
Yeah,
Steve
right.
actually has tech. Rob actually has tech.
The only difference is like Rob doesn't exactly need it to like perform on a good level, but like you get to definitely see like the difference between like a good Rob and like a fucking like tech god Rob.
Yeah, I feel like that is definitely the thing with like Rob and Steve. It's just they can kill you off of one hit with all of these really like labbed out combos to take if they wanted to. But you also kind of don't need them a lot of the time. But it's just if you really want to be like the best of the best with X character, you would get it down, right? Because Ice Climbers do essentially that. Because Ice Climbers aren't a good character. I play them, I love them. But if you get all of their excellent tech down and you know, your punish is that strong, you can make it work. Big D's doing it. Prince Demo's done a good job. Got Harrison and Murasaki as well.
Wadi's using them as a counter pick as
another
well.
one with a really long name in Japan that I've forgotten.
Pretty sure Wadi's using them as a counter pick as well. And it's kind of working sometimes.
I'm so annoyed at Wadi's, honestly. I don't like how they're not even that tech. It's the same with the rest of not that tech heavy, but he's just sick. He's just good.
I mean, that's great. You can see like how the fundamentals can be applied to the character, and it kind of also shows how how balanced the game is when the character can still perform well, but you don't need all that tech actually.
Yeah,
but it's definitely a huge X factor to have like to know all the tech for sure. And it's like it can definitely like change some games, just like how NFM like did so well at Rising Ground. Like huge shout outs to him like doing so well there. Like I'm a big fan of that Rob. And on top of that, we're definitely seeing it still being even right now.
I was saying earlier, but well, I was gonna say, wait till you finish. But I feel like Chag's DIs on the up airs, they've all been kind of dookie at the moment. They've all been. Most of the time he's got hit by up air, he's DI'd it wrong. He's just guessed wrong. He's getting unlucky with it. But I don't know if he's. Ooh, how did that not hit? I was so sure it's gonna.
It was a really poor counter. Oh, poor punish for the up smash.
Punish, he gets the jab out. I don't know what he's trying to get there.
He just barely is. Rob is big.
He wasn't right at the ledge. Rob is big. Rob is heavy.
We had to put it in there.
Perfect. Yeah.
Good jump.
Did not want to get up. Did not want to neutral get up when there was a down tilt being spammed there. I didn't think.
We're definitely seeing like some spaghetti right now as well in the process, but like.
Oh, that is. Yeah. I don't know what else Longo could have done there to get a kill. Yeah, the gyro is definitely the best option, I think.
Oh,
I was waiting for a tomahawk grab there.
Yeah,
go on, up air him again. He's not going to do it.
To be fair, I felt like he had the read, but it's like he was not confident and he was kind of doubting it because like there's obviously the mix-up for Palutena to like go towards ledge instead or like just overshoot towards platform, for example. Not sure if it, like she could have done that there, but like Longo at least takes the stocks and evens it up in the stock count. Anything can happen at this point. But like Chag is just like cleaning up the gameplay in the meantime, just getting all the percentage in, just having a good time.
Well, I'm not sure about that from Longo. Getting the net and then just running through. I don't know if there was a misinput going on there or no input came out, but just getting the net and just. This is what I mean by the punish game. Like he probably could have killed him off of that spot if he wanted to. 2-frame. Ooh, actually tries the out smash. Okay, I got him.
It's getting really close right now.
Longo's lifeline is here right now. He needs to do
gyro
something.
got taken away at least.
Back air. Whoa,
American air dodge.
Chag more or less had the read, but couldn't quite get the hit. Back air. No, he jumps out that time and gets away with it. Wow.
Longo's DIing goes down for rebound right now. Yeah. And on top of that, he's just living currently. Just enjoying
Longo
that rage tech right
very
now.
Careful. I think the box is not working out.
Maybe take a little bit more time.
Yeah, take the time. Slow the momentum down. Make him work for it.
Ooh! This is actually getting so scary right now.
Chag's really trying to like get the kill out.
This is Rob.
He's looking for the kill option, and I think that's kind of what's giving Longo the
interesting
space.
Part is, I think like
Chag could have died if Longo was ready. Chag could have died. Oh, that's twice. He could have died. He could have died.
Oh no!
Ah, he missed.
No, wait, that's not that right.
Kill throw?
Ooh!
He's still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive.
He's enjoying the heavy Texas real.
Oh no, the gyro missed. He's got to work without it.
We definitely have seen like how the gyro is
90%. A throw will kill now. Well, not any, but what? That clanked.
Those gyros
oh my
are
God!
being used right now.
You need to hold that shield. Ah!
Oh, is it? Is this it? Oh, did he?
Yeah, up air.
Woo! He needs it.
Always up air. It's always the up air. Amazing from Longo on that comeback.
And it's just like you said this time. I'm not even sure.
Avoided every possible kill situation there. If he could play like that for the whole game, then he can take the set.
I think that the most notable part in this game particularly was the fact like Chag was holding on to the gyro so long. Like the moments when he needed to throw out the aerial out of shield, he threw the gyro instead because he was like he was stuck with the gyro
on you. When you hold the gyro, you're limiting like your some of your kill options that way because you can't grab when you've got an item in your hand.
That's true as well, yeah. On top of that, it's not like you can like, immediately throw out a rising aerial, for example, unless you're a god with like Z catching.
Like you can't back air without having to like Z drop first, right? That type of thing. If you have an item, you're basically slowing yourself down a little bit.
But Chag right now, not having it, not from dropping that game, saying, you know what, I'm going to turn up the pace, give you 80% immediately. But Longo is responding really well right now. 40% on Chag, 50% on Chag. Nair, forward air, steadily whiffing, but we're still in neutral. Unfortunately, grab, down throw, back air, down, doing it for Chag, but Chag is still holding the lead in percentages. Longo, however, getting the nair on landing. Oh, he's really a high percentage right now. He has to play it very carefully to try and bring it back. But right now, Chag...
Oh, last orders. Oh, boy.
Oh,
last orders.
It can go either way right now because Palu has like very specific like options to try and kill you with. And Rob can just like grab. He can just like set up a 50-50 for that with the down throw, or like back air, or like try and up air Chag, for example. Chag has like direct options he has to go for.
You can see Chag's experience with this like matchup in particular, with all the scary situations where he's been patient. Past that moment, but
Down tilt into the.
Oh, okay, never mind. He brought it back
well.
in immediately anyway.
Evening up the stocks immediately. It's 2-2 right now. Game 5, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Do we want to see a potential reset here?
Personally, I want to go home.
Right.
Personally,
I can understand that.
we could actually finish before midnight. So. But I don't know, it's conflicting because obviously, like, you know, European side, you want to see Longo win. Like, you want to see the underdog win. I want to see the European win, yada, yada, yada. But Chag's also, you know, a bit too good, I think.
Yeah,
Just
Chag is
maybe,
showing
perhaps.
that right now with the 100% lead on Longo on average, and just like keeping him in the disadvantage. Ooh, that drag down there into the down throw backer was really nice attempt. Unfortunately, Longo has been behind these down throws really well right now. I'm happy to see that adaptation on his side.
I can't believe the coolest thing Palu can ever do is a drag down into a grab.
I mean, it's always cool to see a drag down into a grab. Usually. But like,
Yeah,
it's honestly
quite
kind
a
of
pace right now.
I've seen some kind of cool Palu stuff with like downer like combos, for example.
Oh,
like
he's caught the gyro now. It's back in Rob's hand, and he just kind of threw his shield. All right, never mind.
Yeah, if you don't know what to do with the gyro, you can always just throw it up, for example.
Yeah, that was what Lancelot was doing against Longo, but I guess Chag would prefer to try and get some extended damage with it.
Exactly. If you have the experience, might as well go for it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, if you're more experienced holding on to it, like you can throw it up in the air, sure, but if you can, like, if you know how to hold on to it in your grip while still using L's and Z drops or whatever, then you can hold it onto it for longer. Instead of just throwing it up in the air, like, you know, staying around the spot where the gyro is going to land again.
Oh, it's like just giving it back, like he dropped this king, here you go.
Yeah. Here, king, you drop this. Back air. Boom. Missed. Jumps again.
These jab mix-ups are looking really good right now as well. It's like, you got hit by the jab one. Am I going to get grab jab or not? It's like
I messed up. Seeing Chag do ledge cancels today and just messing them always actually quite funny. There was the one where he SD'd and I started laughing.
Oh,
quite funny.
jeez.
How did you end up on the platform? Ah, yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Really good performance shown by Chag.
Yeah, amazing
right
adaptation of Chag. But that was a much better performance for Longo in this set than it was in winners final. But well done to our visiting Chag for the win. The One Piece.
The One Piece is real.
It's such a shit joke, but for some reason
love
it's so funny. I don't know why. It's funny.
It's so out of nowhere, and it's just like, it's the most iconic moment in One Piece, and it just gets thrown around like this, you know?
It's like, it's one of those things you can look at. It's like, why do we find this funny? But right now it's just like, I don't know.
I would say it's really like, it's fitting for One Piece. Like, there's really serious moments and like something goofy happens, for example. But instead of this time, it's more explicit, if anything. I do love the song choice added with the meme, though. Can we get much higher?
Sorry?
Is there a bag down
Define
there?
bag. What kind of bag? Yeah.
There you go.
Caster's annoying. We're not annoying enough. Personally.
Personally, I disagree.
if I'm annoying you, then I'm doing my job properly, because that's every caster in Ultimate. So.
Oh. Those are really good, entertaining ones. I would definitely say like Hazmat is one of my favorites, and TK, Coney.
There was one commentator I really liked who was called G-Pick, but he does a lot of commentary for Rivals now, I think he is. But I love G-Pick's commentary when he was commentating. But then I think the pandemic just kind of took him away.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What's your favorite commentator currently right now? What you would say?
Favorite commentator?
Yeah.
Me.
You.
And I don't commentate.
High five.
I'm the best.
Keep that energy, King. We need that.
Yeah, I'm not built to be like, all realistically, I'm not built for competition. I'm just here because no one else was doing it, so I'm just filling in, so I'm just trying my best. I kind of waffle on a lot, so. But that's commentary, right? Anyways, we should wrap this up now so we can actually, like, you know, pack this thing up and get going.
Right.
Thank you, everyone, again, for watching that Monday Meltdown 238. I'd like to thank my wonderful TO team, Fan, Meggy, Dark, and also I want to pass, and obviously, Ambler, for, like, managing the stream every single time.
Yeah,
there's you. A whole 2 minutes away from his bed.
2 minutes, 2 steps.
2 steps, yes, sorry.
2 seconds.
I had to stop myself. I was like, did I just say 2 minutes? And then you had to correct me there. But yeah. So, and also, shout out to Aggressive Duck, who didn't manage to come today, but it was his birthday yesterday. So, next Monday. Wade, if you're... It's okay, Ambler, you got 20 minutes.
Goodbye.
Bye, Hugo.
Have a good time, Hugo.
See you soon, man.
Yeah.
No, that's Lancelot saying goodbye. Where was your shout out? Yeah, thanks for the graphics. Get to work, man. Hurry up. Tournament's over. Where's the top 8? Come on, Pete.
We love you.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll let you off. We'll let you off. Chop, chop.
We love you. We love all the viewers. We love the Smash scene as well. Massive shout outs to everyone watching us currently.
Yeah,
you guys are
thank you
amazing.
Everyone that comes to watch these things.
You guys
whether
keep
you
it
love
alive.
us or hate us, we're here whether you like it or not. But it gives you something to watch, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't help but watch something that you hate. Anyways, we're gonna head off now.
Well,
Run the final of the ads.
I'm Bravo. It's burning.
I'm not Bravo.
Exactly. Bravo, not Bravo. We had like a good time commentating together. Like grand finals was good.
Yeah.
And well, I wish everyone a good night.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks again to the wonderful staff here at Meltdown, as always, and of the team, everyone who watched, commentators, etc. We'll see you next week for that Monday Meltdown 239. Adios.
Adios.